The Liverpool Prophet said, Craig, I'm a bit confused on FSG's ambition. We get told they only want top 4, yet they don't even show ambition for that. What gets me is the crap that they spout about having the ability to challenge these big clubs. And to me, they don't show ambition to go and win. They show ambition to improve the value of the club. No problem admitting that, because that'll benefit them. But I don't see, so far, an ambition to dominate. And I don't feel like they're doing everything they can do. I don't. And maybe that's the reason why I'll never get any acknowledgement from the football club or media opportunities, because I'm one of the few people who will call out their shit in this regard and say things like, where's the money, John? Because he has it, and those people, in my opinion, who are happy with the status quo, I think they're part of the problem, quite frankly. You know, people who hide behind it, they saved us from bankruptcy, they can do one, because they didn't. They got themselves a deal, a very good deal, and somebody would have bought the club. There was, I think, 11 or 12 registers of interest, so there was no chance of the club going into bankruptcy or administration. That was never happening. So I don't buy that, nor do I buy the whole we've won stuff with them, because yes, we have, but we could have won a lot fucking more, and nothing's ever going to change my mind on that. Nobody can tell me that a couple more top-notch signings wouldn't have given us maybe another league title or made a difference in one of those European Cup finals. So, yes, I think Klopp covered over a lot of their deficiencies with his magnificence, and Linders and Kravitz and all the other coaches that were there, even going back to Buvac. I think they dug the owners out a bit, and this is the acid test for FSG, because they don't have Jurgen Klopp anymore. They don't have that figurehead who can attract players off his name alone. Now, they've got to show their worth. And it's one thing finding players who have more development left in them. That's great. And, you know, that helps you get to the future and build a team. But there's the here and now as well. And we shit the bed at the end of the season. And there's no other way to phrase that. Our lack of depth and showed us up at the end of the campaign. When it came to the business end of the season, we fell away. And that's not good enough. Now, I'm happy with the season as a whole, and I would have taken it beforehand. But in the position we were in, we again showed up that we were a bit short. And that's not good enough. And we're always chasing. So now, we're going in, and for me, the next 2 signings we make are just to cover up for losing Thiago and Matip. So that's, in my opinion, that's just to get us back to where we were. And that's before we look to add depth to the squad. Now, of course, you can argue, and it is valid, that some of the younger players will give us that depth. If Bajcetic comes back, that will increase depth. So I'm open to that as well. But sometimes you need as close to a goddamn guarantee as you can get. And us signing Endo and Arsenal signing Declan Rice tells a lot. Arsenal go out there and sign Declan Rice. Yes, you can say we tried to sign Caicedo, but we didn't get Caicedo, so ultimately that's an irrelevant point. And Arsenal will need a striker, and I doubt they're not going to hang around there. I think they've tried for Sesko. He's going to stay on but one more year in Leipzig. But if you want to win stuff, you can't just tread water. You have to go forward, not backwards. All transfer windows for us feel like a bit of a letdown. Yes. I mean, sorry, I was thinking, because I was going to make the argument about the whole Alisson summer, but even at that, at the end of it, you know, we had a bit of a hiccup where we never finished the summer business. We didn't get Nabil Fekir over the line. And last summer's business was good, but it was hectic. There was a lot of very last minute type deals, like the one to bring in Dominic Szoboszlai. You know, that was a bit... Alright, let me say it another way. I don't think 3 or 4 of the signings made in the last year under Klopp would have been made under Edwards. I don't see Michael Edwards signing with Turo Endo. I don't see Michael Edwards signing Dominic Szoboszlai. I don't see Michael Edwards signing Darwin Núñez. I'm not saying they're all wrong signings by any stretch. I'm just saying that there was there was an obvious step away from a transfer policy. And maybe that's because Jurgen got more say in these conversations, and he earned that say, and that's fair enough as well. But it was definitely a change from previous campaigns.